What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Dragonflight Goldmaking video. So today we have a really simple gold making strategy for you guys that you can do right now to prepare yourself for the upcoming patch, or you can even do this when the patch is out as well. It is basically a type of investment you can make right now, or a couple of items you can learn how to craft, and if you already have them you can craft them and make some steady profit throughout basically the expansion, or as long as this stays profitable. So today I'll be talking about these items and showing you them on the auction house, the current sell rate, and then you can look at the items, see if they're profitable for you, and then you can also see if you have the actual recipes or patterns to learn how to craft them as well, if you want to eke out the extra bits of profit by crafting the items yourself. Before that though, I do want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys, and especially those of you who have checked out my Dragonflight Gold Guide so far. And if you haven't checked it out yet, this is currently a 170 pages long document for gold making in Dragonflight, specified towards farming gold, both in terms of steady farms, raw gold farms, single player gold farms or solo player gold farms, and also 2x4 group farms. We also talk about pet battle farms and transmog farms in the guide as well, so we're talking about everything when it comes to gold farming, and we also talk about professions and gold making in general. I'm trying to cover as much different topics for gold making as possible, because I understand like different people like to make gold in different ways. Some of you might like to invest, some of you might like to farm for your gold, some of you might want to go for transmog farming, battle pet farming, or just making gold in untraditional ways. Either way, if you want to learn more about gold making, definitely consider checking that guide out through the link down below, in the video description or the pinned comment down below. You can also use the code Solheim to get it for half price, so there we go. So let's talk a little bit about what's coming in patch 10.0.5, aka the upcoming patch, that is so important, that makes this gold making method really viable, and it's white and grey transmog, or items becoming transmogable in the upcoming patch, so you can start using white and grey items for transmog, which isn't really going to make you millions of gold on a per item basis, but it provides a different market when it comes to gold making, and even though they will take some time to sell, because they are transmog items after all, if you diversify yourself enough into different items that you're trying to sell, you will be able to generate a steady gold income just from white items. And the good thing is, a lot of these items you can buy right now on the auction house, some of them you can craft right now, and some of them you can buy from vendors right now. I do have a couple of videos where we already talked about which white items you can get from both farming and also buying from vendors, and we have even more videos coming up about this topic, and today I want to show you guys a pretty different type of white item that I haven't seen too many people talk about, but it's looking to be very profitable based on them having a very somewhat unique appearance, and it's even based on the expansion we literally just played. So what's really unique about this video is that a lot of people made videos like 9 or 10 months ago about investing into white items, because we heard about this in these news like a long time ago, that it would be transmogable in an upcoming patch, but 9 or 10 months ago we were still playing the Shadowlands expansion, and today we're talking about Shadowlands base legendaries. So when the news came out about white items becoming transmogable sometime in the future, these items were still current content items, and also based on current content materials. Now people have been leaving Shadowlands behind, forgetting about these items, and also the value of all Shadowlands based materials have been going down drastically. So now you can pick these ones up a lot cheaper than you previously would have been able to, and this is basically one of the white items you can invest into right now that is still going to be profitable for you, because these items have been going down and down in value, while a lot of the other white items that people, including myself, will tell you will still be profitable, people knew about them 9 months ago and bought them way cheaper. So even though you can still buy them and make some profit right now, these ones right here, you basically can buy at the bottom right now, and they should be going up in price because now they have a use case once again. So in this video I'm going to show you these items, so let's go. So first off, we have the shadow, what is it called? The bone shatter? Yeah, bone shatter. So we have the male legendary piece right here called the Bone Shatter. You can see the Bone Shatter arm guards and so on. You can see different item levels have different prices, but when it comes to their appearance, they look the same. So you don't really need to just get the cheapest one. And right now you can get them super cheap. So just check out on your server, see how much they're selling for, and try to grab a couple of cheap ones. Here you can see roughly what the male one will look like. So this I'm right now using the Bone Shatter armor, so basically using all of these items right here. You can see what this would look like in the transmog universe, and you can see it has a really cool appearance. I do believe this shares a appearance with the last raid tier in Shadowlands, so some of them don't have a unique appearance per se, but people can't go back and solo Shadowlands content, so not everyone, in fact, a small majority of people will have this appearance, and the majority of people will not have this appearance and will definitely be able to pay a couple of thousand gold per item for this specific appearance. So right here we have the Bone Shatter one for male, and I want to show you all of them in this video. So we also have the Shadow Ghast ones that I think are the leather ones, if I remember correctly. We have the Shadow Ghast ones. So you can see right now on the auction house we actually only have a couple of these ones available, and these are the plate ones. Yeah, Shadow Ghast are plate, and we also have Umbra Hide, which is a leather one. So Shadow Ghast arm guards, and also the Shadow Ghast breastplate. So that also, once again, a really cool appearance, and I do think it shares a appearance with the items you get from the last raid tier. But once again, not everyone has done that raid. So personally, my server has a really short supply of these items, so you can see the Umbra Hide ones, the Umbra Hide helm, and we can also take a look at the cloth ones as well. So we have the cloth ones listed over here. Cloth ones are called the Grim Veil, so hopefully there's a couple of those on the market. Yeah, there's way more of those. So for some reason, the leather ones and the plate ones are super low in supply on my server, and the same might be on a region-wide basis. Here we have the cloth setup as well, and what the cloth would look like, once again, a really cool appearance, and shares the same appearance with the items from the last raid here in Shadowlands, which not a lot of people did, because a lot of people quit before that raid here came out, and Dragonflight also brought in a lot of new people that either skipped Shadowlands as a whole, or people that didn't raid that raid tier. So it's definitely worth looking into these items, and also if you're playing on a high popularity RP server, these items might already have gone up in price, but right now, and I think this is the way it's going to stay, these will be on a per server based auction house, so not on the region-wide auction house, but on a server based auction house. So you can go and check these ones out on different servers and grab them super cheap and transfer over to basically make a lot more gold from them if you really want to eke out that extra bit of profits. And for those of you who played the previous expansion, you might already have the recipes to craft these items, so you can buy the materials and craft them. So if you have, for example, blacksmithing, leatherworking, or even tailoring, you can craft these items as long as you played the previous expansion, or if you didn't play, it might be worth going back in time and play a bit of Shadowlands content to get these recipes and start crafting some of these legendaries if they're profitable for you personally. Now, using TSM, we can get an idea of how much these ones have gone up in price on a region-wide basis. So we can see the market value has been going up 41% for my server specifically, and we also see this one right here, 35% increase, 97% increase for the Grim Veiled Mittens. For the pants we have a 54% increase, for the robe we have a 0% increase, and for the spoilers we have a 42% decrease on my server though. So these ones right here, 250 gold, but the region market value average is almost 2.2k. So personally, if I was going to eke out a lot of profit on these spoilers, I could buy them right here for 250 gold, and I could transfer to a different server and sell them for a lot more profit. Now these items right here, I think is going to be some of the transmog items with the highest sell rate. So you can take a look at their current region average daily sold and their region sale rate as well. It's a lot higher than a lot of other white items. So these ones right here, definitely worth knowing about, and right now on the PTR, they are transmogable, so unless something changes, these ones will be able to be sold as a cosmetic appearance. Either way guys, that is the video for today. Hopefully this is going to be able to help a lot of you make some gold in Dragonflight. It is a bit of a more risk to reward this time. You're putting a little bit more gold down because you're not buying something from a vendor for like a couple of silvers, but you're spending a couple hundred gold, maybe even up to 1,000 gold on the auction house to buy the item, and you're hoping to sell it for more. So there is some risk involved in this investment, but it's also like the white transmog item with the highest sell rates right now. And I do believe a lot of these ones will be selling. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider dropping a like down below and consider subscribing to the channel for more Dragonflight content. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you again very soon.